This is Southern Belle Whisper. I hope you all are doing well today. I've missed you guys so much. I know it's only been 5 days since I made my last video, but I've missed making videos, you guys. You guys have no idea, because like I'm on a certain regiment now. Like every couple days I want to make a video for you guys, so it's actually been kind of torture for me to not make a video. But this is going to be a birthday recap for you guys. It's going to be a smoke and chill. Also, I want to put a warning before this video that nobody under the age of 18 needs to watch this video. There is going to be some mature content, probably some cussing, and some one of the gifts is a little bit mature, actually very mature. So I just wanted to put that warning beforehand. Please, if you are under the age of 18, please get your parents' permission first, okay? Because I was like going back and forth on whether I wanted to show this gift to you guys or not. But I decided, why the hell not? We see the commercials all the time, so why? But got my pen with me. Let's smoke first. So you guys have known for a while now that I went on a little holiday this past weekend for my birthday. Now, I need to be honest now, I did create a few false trails because I don't know if my ex still watches my videos, and I did not want him to know where I was going, because I actually traveled to Myrtle Beach this past weekend to spend my birthday with my niece Selena. I thought it was only fair because last year she came here and we had a really good time for my birthday, and I thought it was only fair that I made the trip this time. So for months we've been so excited and planning and just talk about how much fun we're going to have. She just recently moved to a new apartment. Oh, thank you, God. She lived in this flea-infested apartment in North Myrtle Beach for the longest time, and I was always on, pins and needles, eggshells, that she was going to get hurt, somebody was going to mug her, somebody was going to do worse to her, and we all prayed about it, and she recently found an apartment in Market Commons, you guys. Like, I am actually jealous. I've always loved Market Commons. That's like one of my favorite places about the beach is Market Commons. So, it was my first time seeing her apartment. Oh, so jealous, you guys. But we had been planning this trip for months. I'm going to be doing some trigger sounds throughout this video as well. So, one of the first things we did was she put a reservation for a car at Enterprise because I decided to rent a car because I've never been on a plane before. And I'm kind of afraid of being on a plane. And so I drove in a rental car. And on January 16th, me and my father went to go pick up the rental car up. And even though I had reserved a white Nissan Rogue SUV, when I got there, they said they didn't have it. They said they were like out of stock or something. They said they were very sorry, but that they didn't have it. So my choices were a silver like flea 2-door car that I wouldn't even fit in, and a Nissan, another Nissan, not SUV though, like a bigger size car, like regular car. And I'm not gonna lie, I love the color. It was red, but I was really excited about the SUV because it had tinted windows. Nobody would know who I was. The car that I ended up driving didn't have tinted windows. Didn't have the leg room that I like. That's why I love SUVs or trucks, because of the leg room. because I'm 6'1" and I hate, especially driving that far. So I was a little upset about not getting the SUV I had ordered. But I did save $100, and it wasn't the worst car. I didn't like that it didn't have cushion in the seats. No cushion. One of those cars where there is absolutely no cushion. It's like sitting on a cardboard box. So it was not very comfortable. But I made it. I drove out here January 17th at 7:30 in the morning. I drove out here to travel to Myrtle Beach. And this is what I put my phone on because my car did not have a GPS. I don't need a GPS. I'm not going to pay an extra $200 for a GPS. I'm sorry. But this was a little phone holder that I found that I used to put my phone on to use the GPS. I thought it was really cute. You clip it on the air vent and it held my phone up the entire trip. Another good thing I liked about the car was it did have Bluetooth. So I got to connect my phone to the Bluetooth on the radio, that was something nice about the car. It also had the backup mirror thing on not the GPS, but the backup where it shows you backing up. And that also told me when people were beside me. Those mirrors, it would light up and tell me, yeah, somebody's beside you. That was nice. And it was really good on gas. I will say that it was very good on gas. But I took this and sorry, I'm looking at that gift I was telling you guys about that made this 18 plus video. It's making me laugh now, sorry. And I also got a car charger. So these two is what helped me make it to Myrtle Beach. And I gotta take one break. Hold on one second. So from what my GPS said, Myrtle Beach was 4 hours and 49 minutes away. And I hightailed it, you guys, because one of the many nice things actually about my phone is it let me know when a cop was like a mile away. So I hoofed it to Myrtle Beach, you guys. I left here about 7:30 and made it there at 12. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, maybe it was 5 hours. It felt like 20 minutes the way I was driving. So I left the morning of the 17th, got there at 12 o'clock, and I just mentioned to Selena, I said, because I know we had planned to go to the hospital that I'd worked at before I left my ex and surprise everybody, because Selena kept saying, everybody asks about you all the time. Please go see them. Please go see them. Maybe they'll stop asking me how you're doing and if you have a boyfriend or she was just so tired of hearing it. So I was like, okay, on the 17th when I get there, we will go see everybody and surprise everybody. But when I got there, I said, Selena, I cannot go until I get a good bra, because I knew Myrtle Beach, there's Victoria's Secrets everywhere. So I was like, we have to go to the mall first and let me get a bra. Like, I can show you guys the bra that I've been wearing for the past year. It's a sports bra. Yeah. What a difference. What a difference. So we decide to get in my car, my rental car, not before I ate an edible and downed 2 tequila shots. So I was feeling pretty damn good. And my poor little niece, she was not used to the brakes on that new car. She said, I fucking hate these brakes. I said, well, that's the way brakes are supposed to be. You're supposed to tap them and it, stop immediately, not a whole mile to stop a car. That's the way brakes are supposed to be. But after that escapade, I said, okay, we are driving your car from now on. But we traveled to the Tanger Outlets in Myrtle Beach, and we went to go to Victoria's Secret. And the first thing I did was I asked them to size me. And the first red flag actually was the lady said, I'd say you're about a 46 double D. So I was like, and then Selena was like, oh, you're the same size as me. And I looked at her and I looked at me. I said, ain't no fucking. Sorry. I said, ain't no way. I said, Selena, this is at least 2 times as big as yours. I said, ain't no way. Ain't no way. But, just to make everybody happy, I tried on a few double D, and nope, wasn't happening. My niece was like, Kelly, are you loosening the straps? Or I said, no, it won't even clip. It won't even wrap around me to clip it. I said, it's the wrong size. It has to be. Has to be. But, and then after a few times of trying a bra on that is 2 times too little, Selena was like, okay, we're out here. We need to go somewhere else. And before we left, I saw that Victoria's Secret had a little sale going on. $2.99 for all their perfumes and lotions. I'm taking it, it's like perfumes and lotions that maybe were going out of season or whatever. But $3 a piece, you guys, I could not pass that up. So I got a few of them as a birthday present to myself. You're going to see a few of those in these videos, you guys. But I got one of these. This is Pink Body Mist, Cotton Candy, Fluffy Vanilla Strawberry Gloss. One thing about me, you guys, is I love warm, sweet scents. I love vanilla. I love, hazelnut. I love, what else? Not a big cinnamon fan, but I just love warm scents. And I've always loved Victoria's Secret lotions and perfumes because they're just so warm scent-wise. And all their lotions seem to be more perfumey than Bath & Body. With Bath & Body, yeah, oh, well, great, it's still... it's warm vanilla sugar. It smells exactly like warm vanilla sugar. But with Victoria's Secret, it the perfumey, I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but I prefer Victoria's Secret lotions and perfumes over Bath & Body. Because that is so beautiful. And it's the funniest thing because I was telling my niece, I was like, I've been wearing lotions and perfumes a lot more lately, especially when I go to church. And for us to go in a store that was having a sale on perfumes and lotions, I just thought it was so ironic. God, that smells so freaking good. And then I got this Vanilla Amber Bourbon lotion. Should I be the good person and give Mom some of this? I don't want to, though. I don't want to, you guys. This is mine. It's mine. Oh, you guys. That. One of the first lotions I ever got from Victoria's Secret was when I was in, check my teeth, the hospital when I was 13. I had fallen asleep, and when I woke up, because it was Christmas time when I was in the hospital, I had gotten a present from Santa. That's what it said, from Santa. And it had strawberries and cream vanilla or strawberries and cream Victoria's Secret lotion in it. And I had that lotion for the longest time, and I loved it. Do they even make that scent anymore? It was the strawberries and cream. It was like a pink lotion. Oh, yeah, you guys, that's when I first fell in love with Victoria's Secret lotions and perfumes. Like, and then I got a Bare Vanilla Candied lotion. Oh, my goodness. I am obsessed with vanilla, you guys. And I'm obsessed with with Victoria's Secret. Okay. I really like this one too. It's blushing bubbly. It has pink champagne and muddled raspberries. So when I smelled this, I was like, this literally smells just like strawberry champagne. It's so nice. It's so nice. You know, I don't go to work anymore without something on me, like a perfume or a lotion. I think I told you guys when I was a smoker of cigarettes. Yeah, back in the day. I smoked cigarettes off and on for 5 years. And when I would go to work, people would say, Kelly, you smell like straight cigarettes. And at the time, I was like, I don't care. But now I look back, I'm like, dude, girl, yeah, you do care. So now I have like this kind of OCD urge that I do not leave my house without putting deodorant on every day and lotion or perfume every day. So these are a godsend, you guys. Okay, what was the other one I got myself? Because I know my niece got me some too. This is warm vanilla. This is, I think my niece said this is her favorite. And it was also on sale for $3. Oh God, it's so beautiful, you guys. I can't take it. I can't take it. And okay, so that's what I got from Victoria's Secret before we hightailed it out there. I was like, the whole way out the door, I was like, dude, fuck that saleswoman. Sorry. That's why I'm glad I put this 18 under. Yeah, I was like, F her, I said. Because have you ever been sized wrongly by a saleswoman and you go and you try everything on and it doesn't fit and you're just left feeling like the biggest piece of shit in the world? That's how it made me feel, being sized the wrong way. So we hightailed it out there after I felt a little bit better with my, therapy. And we went to a place called Torrid. I'd never heard of Torrid before, but apparently they have an online store as well because there are no Torrids near me in Virginia. So we went there, and the first thing I did is I went up to the sales lady. I said, I just got off Victoria's Secret, and I got sized, and I think she sized me wrong. She was like, of course I can size you. And right away, when she wrapped the measuring tape around me, right away I knew it was going to be different. I just knew. She was like, yeah. What'd she say? I said 36 double D, and she said no. She said, you're a 46 triple D. I said, yeah, that sounds better. That sounds about right because, well, for one thing, it made me happy because I've lost so much weight. I've lost almost 70 pounds since I left my ex. And I love the thought that I have not lost any weight in my assets. I've always kind of been a fan of this area. So, I was actually happy about that. But yeah, she sized me and she said, "Yep, 46 triple D." So first, I went for something like this, beige, because I can wear anything with beige. You know, like if I wear like a white shirt or something that's light colored, it doesn't show through. And they Torrid had a sale going on, buy one get one half off. And I was like, oh, sorry. I was going towards like the black ones, and my niece was like, "Kelly, you need to get you a cute one." Like, she was like, "You need something with a little cuteness to it." I said, "Who's going to see it?" She said, "You are." So, hold on. I'll show you the next one in a second. So, I was like, fine, fine. So, I also got this blue one. I hope you guys can see good. Hold on, let me. There we go, that's better. This little blue one. And then as soon as I put this on, you guys, I was like, what a difference. And I was like looking at a picture of me before I got this bra and was wearing a sports bra, and a picture of me after I put this on, and I was like, dude, what a difference. Like, I remember the lady asking me as soon as I walked into the store, she's like, "Are you looking for a push-up bra?" I said, yes, push up. But, and they're so comfortable too. But yeah, your girl's a triple D, you guys. Can you believe it? Oh, gosh. But I was very happy after I went to Torrid because, okay, so I got the bras, buy one, get one half off, right? Well, then I went up to the register and there was this really nice man, African-American man, flaming, if you catch my drift. His nails, though, like, he had really pretty nails on, and he kept taking discounts off the price. He said, "Oh, it's your birthday, okay? You get a discount for that. You get a $25 discount for being a first customer. You're getting a $10 discount on this, that, and the other." And by the time I got all the discounts, you guys, I saved $50. Yeah. So I was very happy after I left Torrid. And then, what did we do next? So by this point, the edible had kicked in and the alcohol had kicked in, and I was like, I am hungry. So we went to Chili's because both of us were just dying to try those Nashville hot sticks, whatever you call them. I think they call them hot moss or something, because we were like, okay, is it that good? Are the people that are trying it, like, is it that good? Is it as good as people make it out to be? You guys, it tasted like heaven. I'm a big fan of mozzarella sticks, you guys. That is like one of my favorite things in the whole wide world. And I also got a cheese pool. Like, you know how some people on TikTok, when they buy into them, there's no cheese pool. I got the best cheese pool. And then David commented, and he said, "It ain't easy being cheesy." So I was talking about that, going down the road with my niece, and my niece was just like, "Jeez." But I thought that was funny because she was just like rolling her eyes like, "Oh God, Kelly, I'm tired of hearing about this." But I was like, "Come on," he commented, "Look, he's so cute. Easy being a cheesy." I said, "That's so cute." She's like, "Kelly, you're drunk, just hush." But after Chili's, I told her I wanted to stop by at Barnes and Noble. I can't go into Market Commons and not go to Barnes and Noble, you guys. I couldn't do it. So I got a few things from Barnes & Noble to show you guys as well. Yeah. So, well, can we get the 18 minus part out of the way here, since I did get it from the mall? I got from Spencer's. This is going to be the 18 minus. Okay, so we're at 430. Okay. Okay. I got this from Spencer's. Fuck me. Well, can we get the 18 minus part out of the way? Because I did get this from the mall while we were there. I got it from Spencer's. And my niece just thought it was the funniest thing. Because when I saw it, I was like, I said, that is the cutest thing I've ever seen. And then it brought up this story of when my marriage had gotten to the sexless part towards the end. My niece had bought me a toy. And when I opened a birthday present that she'd given me, I think it was in 2020, 2021, maybe 2019, there was a toy in that gift, and my ex found out, and he confiscated it. Yeah, he confiscated it, you guys. He said, I didn't need that. He confiscated it and hid it from me. He said I didn't need it, even though he was the one watching his stuff every day and not being able to, get it up and stuff. So, he literally confiscated it from me. So when I saw this the other day and it was on sale, I was like, you know what? No. Why the hell not? So this is the second toy I've ever owned in my whole life. So it's an ice cream cone, you guys. So I just thought that was the cutest thing. It's a 10-function massager. It says, this is guaranteed to be your favorite flavor. This adorable ice cream vibe will do all the licking for you. Just sit back and enjoy your sweet treat. Sorry. I bought it, but yeah, I'm still blushing. I couldn't help it, you guys. It was 50% off, and I was like, you know what? I'm single. I don't have a love life. But I do have a very overactive mind. So why the heck not? It's an ice cream cone, though. And it's called Ice Cream. My God. I hope there are not weirdos out there going to be watching this part of the video. Like, I am going to watch this every time I please myself. I hope that doesn't happen. Please don't do that, please. But it is cute. You guys have to admit how cute this is. Gosh, could you imagine somebody from church seeing this video? Oh my goodness. But yeah, a lot of Bridgerton is going to be watched. I know that. But that was another thing that I bought myself. And then after that, I told her that I wanted to stop by Barnes & Noble on the way back to her apartment because by the time we went to Victoria's Secret, Torrid, and Chili's, and Spencer's, it was around 5 o'clock. We were supposed to be at the hospital at 6:20. And I told her, I said, I have some time to spare, so I'm going to go ahead and go to Barnes & Noble. I have a problem, you guys. I have a real problem. But I did buy a few books because it was my birthday and I deserve it. You know, sometimes you just deserve things. So this one was actually a last minute purchase. They had like I don't know if it's supposed to be like a TV show or a movie soon, but they had like this big stand where it had all the copies of this book on it. It's called The Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose. Over 1 million copies sold. Sarah Morgan is a successful and powerful defense attorney in Washington, D.C. As a named partner at her firm, life is going exactly how she planned. The same cannot be said for her husband, Adam. He's a struggling writer who has had little success in his career, and he tires of his and Sarah's relationship as she is constantly working. Out in the secluded woods at the couple's lake house, Adam engages in a passionate affair with Kelly Summers. But one morning, everything changes. Kelly is found brutally stabbed to death, and now Sarah must take on her hardest case yet, defending her own husband, a man accused of murdering his mistress. I know, whispered, get out, get out. I know Whisper Ginger did not like this book, or Molly, or whoever she is known by now. I refer to her as Whisper Ginger, and I know she mentioned she did not like this book, but I think I might like it. I like thrillers. I remember one year I read Verity and The Silent Patient back to back, and I loved both of them. So, and then we got Better Than the Movies. This book has been on my TBR for a while. It's by Lynn Painter. Rom-coms, teenage rom-coms are kind of my guilty pleasure. And as you can see, I've already read a little bit, but look at this. Look how cute this is. Liz Bobaum, has always known that Wes Bennett was not boyfriend material. You would think that her next-door neighbor would be a prime candidate for her romantic comedy fantasies, but Wes has only proven himself to be a pain in the butt ever since they were little. Wes was the kid who put a frog in her Barbie dream house, the monster who hid a lawn gnome's severed head in her little homemade neighborhood book exchange. Fast forward 10 years from the great gnome decapitation. It's Liz's senior year, a time meant to be rife with milestones, perfect for any big screen, and she needs Wes's help. See, Liz's forever crush Michael has just moved back to town, and horribly annoyingly, he's hitting it off with Wes, meaning that if Liz wants Michael to finally notice her and hopefully be her prom date, she needs Wes. He's her in. But as Liz and Wes scheme to get Liz her magical prom moment, she's shocked to discover that she actually likes being around Wes. And as they continue to grow closer, she must re-examine everything she thought she knew about love and rethink her own perception of what happily ever after should really look like. For one thing, I love the cover. I love the fact that it includes 80s movies quotes, like, hold on, let me see. Okay, let's flip to it. Wait. This is one of my favorites, man. How does it do that? Okay, so I haven't read this chapter yet, but the quote for this chapter is, "I like you very much, just as you are." Mark Darcy from Bridget Jones' Diary. Sorry, one more second. I'm sorry for all the cuts, you guys, but Myrtle Beach weather is very different from Virginia weather. In Myrtle Beach, I think at the coldest, it was 40 degrees. And I can stand that. As soon as I hit Virginia today, it dropped from 40 to 19 degrees. And my body is feeling it, you guys. I'm sorry. But I know this sounds so cliche, but it's actually pretty funny. Some of the parts are actually really funny, and I love the banter between the two leads as well. It's like enemies to lovers type of thing. I think I haven't gotten that far yet, but and I love this cover. So cute. And then this also has the new bookmark that I bought. I love this. And it says, "Till this moment, I never knew myself." I love, I don't know who that, Elizabeth Bennet. I think it's Pride and Prejudice. But I love that. I just thought it was so pretty and so different from all the other bookmarks that Barnes & Noble had. So I love that. And then the last book I got, it's The Lost Bookshop by Evie Woods. I have seen this all over TikTok, all over fantasy talk, because it's a fantasy book. On a quiet street in Dublin, a lost bookshop is waiting to be found. For too long, Opaline, Martha, and Henry have been the side characters in their own lives. But when a vanishing bookshop casts its spell, these three unsuspecting strangers will discover that their own stories are every bit as extraordinary as the ones found in the pages of their blood books. By unlocking the secrets of the shelves, they find themselves transported to a world of wonder where nothing is as it seems. This one has also been a book I've been dying to read. And it was very hard for me to choose. Trust me, you guys, I put so many books away. It was awful having to choose. It was awful. Okay, so I went to Barnes & Noble, and then, hold on, I want to put some of my new, that's another thing, is my lips immediately started cracking and getting yucky again. But after I went to Barnes & Noble, I went back to her apartment and redid my makeup and my hair and everything, because we were going to go see everybody at the hospital where I used to work. I worked there for 7 years. I worked there during the pandemic. But you guys, so we went, and as soon as I stepped foot in that hospital, it was the worst feeling, you guys. If it hadn't been for the people that I loved that worked there, I wouldn't have gone. Because as soon as I stepped foot in that hospital, it's like it all came back to me of using that job as a crutch during my, because I used my job as a crutch when I was with him. It was the only thing that got me through my days was going to work, even though I hated it. I used to go to work and read my book. I work night shift and read my book. I always had a book with me. But I did make a bunch of friendships with the people that I worked with. So I thought it was only fair that I go and see them, because they're always asking about me. And Selena was like, "Please, God, go see them, please." So I I wish I'd recorded it, but it is a memory that I will remember for the rest of my life. I went through the dining room and I just popped out of nowhere and was just like, can you guys believe? And when everybody saw me, it was day shift first, the nurses on day shift. And they were all like, oh my God. And they all said, look how beautiful you are. It hurt a part of my heart that I went to that job like no makeup. My hair wasn't done. I smelled like cigarettes for 5 years. Like, I'm like, man, okay. I mean, they were like, we can't even recognize you, Kelly. And I was like, I'm sorry. That's all I could say was, I'm sorry. And then before we got in there, I told Selena, one of the night shift aides that I worked with, her name is Lorraine. I said, I bet Lorraine is already there early and she's in the break room eating her dinner. I said, I bet you. And so after I'd seen and taken pictures with day shift, I walked into the break room. I was like, what is going on in here? And of course, Lorraine had gotten there early and she was eating her dinner. Jersey Mike's, Jersey Mike's sub. And she was like, what the hell? And she was like wiping her hands to get the like mayonnaise or whatever off her hands. She was like, what the hell? And she jumped up and gave me a big hug and was like, oh my gosh, look how beautiful you are. Like that. I heard that about 30 times, you guys. Like, I was just like, I didn't know how to take it. I didn't know. But, so I sat and I talked with her, and then Danae came in, and this was the best part, you guys. She didn't see me at first because I think I was like hidden behind a nurse's computer or something. But when she saw me, she started crying. I said, God, Danae, I said, please don't cry. I said, you'll make me cry. And now I'm crying thinking about it. But she gave me the longest, biggest hug, you guys. And she was just crying. She's like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I was just like, dude, this made it all worth it. Can you guys believe I saw the ocean one time? I on the way back, or maybe... No, before we went to the hospital, I wanted to take one picture on the beach, and that was it. But we left the hospital really quickly because I was like, I can't be here no more. I just can't do it. And then on the way back, did I tell you guys about Chili's? I can't remember if I told you guys about Chili's or not. I know I redid this video, but did I tell you guys we went to Chili's and we got those cheese pulls before we went to the hospital? I feel like I'm leaving out a lot of key moments, you guys. We went to Chili's after we went to the mall. Because I know I remember telling you guys how hungry I was and how much we had both been wanting to try those cheese mozzarella sticks. Yeah, I think I told you guys. You guys, I am so tired. I just got back home today and it's like I got jet lag or something. But we left the hospital, and then by that time I had drank a black cherry margarita from Chili's. I had taken 3 shots of tequila, and I'd ate an edible. So I was feeling pretty good. And we were driving right past where my ex lived. And Selena had been asking me, she was like, we should drive by his house and play that one song, Good Luck Babe by Chanel Roan. Because she had made me a video on my 1 year, when it had been 1 year since I separated from my ex, and she had used that song. She said we should drive by his place and play that song. And it was about 8 o'clock, it was getting dark out, and we were about to drive past, and she was like, do you want to or not? I said, you know, screw it, go ahead. And it was like, I don't know what happened, you guys, but it took us about 4 tries going past his house to get it right. The first time, I think there was an asshole with really loud LED light, headlights, who were behind us, and my car didn't have the tinted windows that I thought I was going to get, so I was like, you gotta let him pass us. So that messed us up the first time. The second time, my phone fell, and I couldn't record plus do the song on my Bluetooth at the same time. So we had to go and turn around so I could find my phone in the back seat. God, you guys. And then the third time we finally got it, the part where she's like, I told you so. We were like singing it and made sure it was really loud so we knew he'd be able to hear it. But by that point, she was like, our stress level was out the window. And she did like a U-E right in the middle of the road. Because I was like, you can't go past this house again. I said, I'll show you how to get out this back way so we don't have to go past this house again. And she was like, no, I know this is the way to my house and I'm fucking getting out here. Like, it was like she was rethinking everything. She was just like, oh my gosh, maybe this wasn't such a good idea. But I was like, man, you can't drive. But yeah, I was like, you can't drive past this house again. But she was adamant. She said, this is. And then when she did the U-E in the middle of the road, she almost wrecked us. And I was like, wouldn't that have been great? Wreck my rental car and then have to go to his house to tell them that I'd wrecked a car and that I needed help. I said, wouldn't that have been great? And then we got back to our apartment safely, thank God. And we played American Idol. It's a PS2 game, if you guys remember the American Idol PS2 game that comes with a microphone. We took a few shots of tequila and was having the best time playing that game. But hold on one more second, I'm sorry. See, when we got back to her apartment, she was my DD, my designated driver. So when we got back to the apartment, she ate an edible and we took shots. But around 7:30, she was like, I don't feel this edible, I'm going to take another one. I told her, I said, Selena, if you eat that edible right now, you are going to be up all night long, and then you're going to be sleeping all day tomorrow, because hybrid, that's usually what it does. You'll be like zinging for a few hours, and then be sleeping afterwards. But like myself and my mother, my niece is hard-headed. And she was like, fuck you, don't care. I'm going to eat another one. Well, my ass went to sleep at 1 a.m. I took my sleeping mess. I was out for the count. She was up until 4 a.m. And that fucking loud-ass car, man, that's pissing me off. Like, who do they think that they're even... Anyways, she was up until 4 a.m. Couldn't sleep. And I was up at 10 a.m. because, day of my birthday, right? Up at 10 a.m. I'm excited. It's my birthday. But that is how I got through about 5 or 6 chapters of this book. Because Selena slept until 4 o'clock p.m. because she'd been up all night because of that edible that I begged her not to take. But for the first 4 hours of my birthday, I read this book. Thank God I'd already bought it. I think I went out to get another shot. Yes, I went out to get another shot glass because we only had one. And some boxes of saltwater taffy because I love saltwater taffy. And something special. So I went out while she was... Gosh, you guys. So, we decide to, on the 17th, we decide to stay up till 12 a.m. so I could open my gift from her. So these are the gifts she got me. This is saving my life, you guys. This is lip balm. It's birthday cake lip balm. And the second one is actually in my purse right now, but it is saving my absolute life right now, you guys. I love this stuff. Love it, love it, love it. And then she got me a candle. But I didn't actually read it until I got home. And it says, ladies celebrating ladies. A girl can survive without a boyfriend, but she can't survive without a best friend. A blend of pink grapefruit and flowers, it fills the air with love and affection. And look, it's got the little hearts. It's so cute. I'm going to light this on like a really special occasion, you know. She got me that candle. And man, I don't have my wallet with me. But I put it immediately into my wallet. But she gave me a picture of me and my brother. My favorite picture of us when I'd just been born. And he just looks so happy to have a baby sister in that photo. But I put it in my wallet straight away. I moved my license and I put that in my wallet. I love that picture. She knows it too. She also got me this perfume, Sugared Plums perfume. Also from Victoria's Secret. She knows me so well. It smells so good too, you guys. Like, Victoria's Secret is the absolute best. And she got me a lotion. Mirrored Palm. Oh gosh, it's just the... You guys, go to Victoria's Secret instead of Bath and Body. Like, seriously. And it makes my skin feel so good and so hydrated because I hate wintertime, you guys. I hate wintertime. Because it dries everything up on me. Like my lips, my skin. And I didn't tell you guys the other day that Karen got me in trouble for licking my fingers when I was counting the money. She told my boss about it, and now I gotta watch myself and try not to lick my fingers every time I gotta count the money now. But I can't help it, you guys. It's like, this is what I need. All these lotions, like all of them, are what I needed to get through this winter. Like, seriously. Okay, was there anything? Oh, and one of my favorites. This is from Bath & Body. It's Strawberry Pound Cake. I love anything strawberry. And she knows it and I know it. So, anyways, on my birthday, she sleeps until 4. I get some reading in. And then I finally woke her up. I was like, Selena, you know, I was being nice, and I said, I know you had a rough night last night. I said, let's just order a pizza and stay in. I said, I know you had this big plan for my birthday. I said, but, you know, you've been sleeping all day, and maybe we just need to stay in. But that got her up real quick, because then she was like, well, she said, I surprised you with Wicked tickets. I said, what? Because I'd asked her before I came, I said, let's go see Wicked for my birthday, because I've been wanting to see it so bad, but I didn't want to go by myself. But at the time, she said, oh, I don't want to see that movie again. But when I told her that we could stay in on my birthday, because I knew how tired she was, she said, I bought us tickets to go see Wicked. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was actually so excited. Like, I was like, okay. I said, well, you know, I know, you know, it might take you time to get ready, because we had to go, it was 4 o'clock. We had to go to dinner first and then to the movie. She said, Kelly, I can literally get ready in 10 minutes, which she was ready in 10 minutes. Before we went to see the movie, she took me to Olive Garden. And I swear, you guys, I had the best meals on this trip. Like that Olive Garden, I can taste it now. I can taste it now, you guys. It was the best. And then I got sang to, happy birthday. I got sang to at Olive Garden. I was also pretty fucked up. She was my DD once again. And I had taken an edible and had drank and also had a drink at Olive Garden, another margarita. Different day, but I love margaritas. And by the time we went to the movie, I was feeling pretty damn good. And that movie was amazing. That movie was amazing, you guys. Like, I was not expecting how much I love that movie because I'm not a huge musical fan. Hated the Color Purple musical. Didn't even bother with Mean Girls musical. Don't like High School Musical movies. So like I wasn't expecting much going into it, but you guys, it was absolutely amazing. I cried at the end and listened to Defying Gravity on the way home today like 20 times. Oh gosh, it was just amazing. Ariana Grande, wonderful. But who stole the show really is, what was her name? The one that plays Wicked Witch of the West, Cynthia something. She stole the whole movie. The acting, the singing was just absolutely top tier, you guys. It was almost like a religious experience. It was wonderful. Go see Wicked, you guys. So good. So good. So we left the theater, went back, played some games, drank a little bit more, played the American Idol game. That was so much fun. And then yesterday we just pretty much drank some more, ordered a pizza. We ordered Papa John's, pepperoncinis with extra cheese and sausage. Oh, we destroyed that pizza yesterday, you guys. You know me, I love my pizza. And then today, I was up at 6 o'clock. I was just ready to get home. I was ready to get home to my cat and be able to watch my TV and watch whatever I want to watch. You know, you go and you visit your loved ones and you have a good time, but then you realize I'm ready to get home and do whatever I want to do. You know, I had a wonderful trip. She really went all out for me. Like, I've never felt so loved, you guys. Like, when I had birthdays when I was with my ex, I didn't even get flowers. I didn't get nothing. I was at the point, I think one birthday I said, couldn't you have at least gotten me a card? Our post happy birthday to my beautiful wife on my Facebook. I said, you can't do that. You can't do the bare minimum for me after all that I do for you. So, like, this is the first birthday that I've had where I was spoiled by somebody that loves me. And it really does mean a lot. It really does, you guys. That she loves me that much, that she would give me such a wonderful birthday weekend. I just, I'm going to try to talk her into doing a vlog video with all the clips that we took. I don't know if she will, but I'm going to beg her because I'd love to use it as like a blooper type video because I know you guys love videos like that. But then I drove back today. And that's it. But anyways, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will be talking to you soon. I love you guys. Bye-bye.